What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast or our channel.
Yeah, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry.
So guys, how you guys been? So today I'm trying to be a little chill. I like the shirt, I don't like the hat.
Yeah, I came downstairs.
Actually, I like the whole ensemble.
She just doesn't like it because winter's coming. That's the
stop.
phrase. But
You need to stop.
So-
Winter's not coming.
so no, here it is. You know what it is? First of all, before first of all, we're watching Game of Thrones again. I don't know if we talked about that.
No,
yet.
we didn't talk about it yet.
So this is gonna be kind of multi, but we're watching Game of Thrones again.
We're getting into our little chill at home slowly, but
We are, but what we do like is it was a very complex series.
Yes,
show.
it is.
So many different stories. When we watched it, as we're watching it again, we're actually really seeing a lot in more of a depth of the characters, understanding everything.
We're understanding more because we're seeing it a second time.
And there was characters that you really didn't notice that were there for several seasons and episodes. That did their purpose in the show and stuff like that. So it's really good.
He's enjoying rocking his hat.
But
He's
I have always been I've been a Wolf fan forever since you know me.
Yeah, he's always been a Wolf fan.
I mean,
because
I
they
think-
mate for life and they're loyal and there's a whole bunch of things. He's got a whole bunch of Wolf things through the years that I've gotten for him. But that's not our topic today. But I do like the ensemble, the shorts with the shirt and the hat. It's actually really nice. If you were going somewhere, it actually coordinates together very nicely.
Yeah, I think I got it. It's a little faded, but
Fade is good. It's worn in.
yeah. All right, so let's get into this topic because
So our topic today, it's driving me nuts. I'm not ready to give it up.
So we are filming just before the week of Labor Day weekend,
Yes, we are.
which is the unofficial end of summer,
End of summer does not end until the 22nd
which
of
is
September.
Yeah, right, just before my birthday.
Yes. But my pool.
It's
I know
cold.
you guys hear me talk about my pool.
It's an above ground pool,
It's freezing that water.
and what happens is nowadays we're getting up to the 80s.
But it's 50s.
But since we're
and
up here more north of Jersey,
Yeah.
at nighttime it's a cool 60 degrees.
No, it's even dropped into 50s too.
So you get this huge drop of almost 20 degrees that any heat that the pool had just kind of poof.
So I've been trying these little hacks.
Yes.
I had all these hula hoops from when we used to help with our lake and everything. I had like 5 hula hoops in the garage, and I put them in garbage bags and I tossed them in the pool. It feels a little bit warmer.
Yes.
And then I've been battling because it's been such a hot summer.
Right.
When it's very hot, you get algae blooms in the pool.
Absolutely.
If you don't
Just like the lake. The lake is a little bit
if you
more...
don't over chlorinate. I don't like to over chlorinate our pool because I don't like my hair feeling like straw, and I don't like the dryness on my skin, so I don't like to over chlorinate our pool. So you're in a battle because if you don't over chlorinate, you get algae.
Yes.
And I explain that to him all the time. Now I found a hack. It did help a little bit.
she was very excited with this hat.
I was very excited. Somebody on Instagram posted that they filled a medicine container with
Pennies.
and they went to Home Depot and bought a whole bunch of what are pennies made out of?
I don't even know if they're made out of copper.
Yeah,
zinc.
okay. And he put them in the container and put it in the return
The skimmer or stuff like that?
the skimmer box, and it got rid of a lot of the algae.
Yeah, she kept that coming in. She was like, it's going down, the algae. It's the green.
Yeah, I only have one section left.
I guess what you got to do is really start before it happens so it can keep
Yes.
keeps
If
it
I
going.
would have known this in the beginning of summer, I would have done it.
But, we have a barbecue coming, and she's just trying to get the pool up.
So it
maybe
could get used.
It could get used.
I feel bad. I haven't been in our pool in 3 weeks.
Okay.
The last time I went in the pool was the week we came back from Puerto Rico.
It got cold.
Cold.
When we got back, the weather, again, this is why, if you watch some of the other podcasts, I'm like season prepping and all that stuff, but the weather changed fast.
It has changed.
We went from like a hot July.
I'm going to tell you, it's crystal clear.
And
just
we
freezing.
went down. I mean, the other night, it was the weirdest thing. Usually we'll watch like music videos or whatever, we're watching a movie. I have a habit of going to the window and looking out in the evening.
Out the window, yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of my things.
We like to hear the crickets.
There was
and all that
one
stuff.
night.
It was eerie.
It was eerie. not only, well, we got explained why the lights were off, but usually we see certain people's house lights is on, and that may be because they're watching an evening show, whatever.
Or they're hanging out in
I'm
the
not
backyard.
staring. I'm just used to. I look out the window and I just kind of look down the block.
We see the houses that are lit. Right? It was very eerie.
And there wasn't even crickets out there. It was just eerie.
Yeah.
Eerie silence. So the next night, we had the conversation with our neighbor, and she was like, "Well, that night I had my lights off. We went to bed early." And she was like, "Wow, you guys." I was like, "Well, no." I look out the window and I could just say, "Wow, these people's lights are off. Okay, that's weird." And last night. It was on. Their house lights were on.
Yeah.
Around because we're up to this is Friday or Saturday. We're up to about 12:30, sometimes 1:00 in the morning watching movies, depending. Yeah. And usually those lights are on.
They're like us. They're late birds like us.
Yeah, but we did notice we were walking through the neighborhood in the evening, and all the crickets were out. So I told her. Well, then yesterday was like an eerie night because it was like a scene out of those movies where the guy goes, "Shh, don't you hear it?" And the guy goes, "No, I don't hear anything." That's the problem. There's nothing out there. There's no birds. There's no owl. We heard an owl a couple of nights ago. There's no crickets.
It was just quiet, dead silence.
Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when I realized that we thought it was weird, but the night before when we heard everything, that was a weird, quiet night.
Yes.
Not just our neighbor's lights were off, which was odd.
That was like Friday night.
Was it Friday night?
That was
I guess
Friday
so.
night.
But that's it. I mean, fall is here. The pool is.
I'm not ready to give it up.
I don't know. It's a battle.
I know.
She's doing the battle. She's in the ring, and I'm looking there. Come on, Rod! I haven't heard the bell.
I can tell I'm trying to warm the water up because
I'm there in the background, ready to rip open some air wicks. I'm like this. There's a meme out there where the guy's like around the tree like this. That's me.
Fall's coming.
Air wicks, baby. Air wicks.
I'm not ready.
Bonfire. Apple cinnamon,
I'm not ready.
apple spice.
Not ready yet. I actually sent him
She did.
a post. I was like,
something about kills.
Take your pumpkin spice
and shove it. I'm ready. I'm still drinking.
Still on my margarita.
That was a good meme. I think you know what it is. We do love summer. I think everybody does enjoy it, and
I'm a summer girl.
I don't understand. Listen, we do because we're gonna move to Florida eventually.
We were talking about it at the lake the other day.
But here's the thing. Everybody's dying for summer to come.
Yeah.
But it's such nowadays, I don't know if it's climate change, whatever, politics.
Feels like it's a month behind.
It
or
always
a month
seems
ahead or something.
But always seems short. You want summer to come in and beautiful hot sunny days, not in July, but in August. And by the time August comes,
people are done with it.
Yeah, I'm
not done with it.
We're not. I joke around with it. I do. But I understand people say, hey, summer starts in May, barbecue season of Memorial Weekend, but...
So I think I was talking with the ladies down at the lake. I was down at the lake on Friday or Thursday.
Yeah.
And one of them goes to me, she goes, you know what it is? She goes, I'm okay with the fall. She said, it's January and February. I told her, I take offense to that. She was like, why? I said, I'm a February baby. And she goes, I'm sorry. I was like, because she goes, it's so gloomy and depressing. I'm like, oh, that hurt. She goes, I was like, because I'm a February baby.
January and February
I get it, though.
January and February do not have the winters they did 15, 20
No,
years
but
ago.
she explained it to me. She goes, you know what it is? You go from summer, right, where you're hustling and bustling,
Absolutely.
Right? And then the fall comes, and you're in fall mode. Pumpkin spice, pumpkin patches, apple picking.
Yep.
So you're running around. Then right after that, you got the holidays.
Yes.
So you're constantly running around, you're decorating and everything, right?
Absolutely.
And then right as the holidays end, you take all your decorations down, right?
Yeah, right.
And then that's when the real bitter cold settles in. Because you're not running around.
No, you're not.
The holly jolly of the holidays, because that makes you all warm and giddy. But then all of that is gone.
But still to say, and some people, watching this may agree and maybe comment down the road. January, February, March of the Northeast tri-state area is not like it was.
No, it's not. I totally agree with you. But that's like the sense that they were saying.
That's the sense, yes.
That's how they were explaining it.
And I think this is why people start those season preppers start early, because they
need to stop with season preppers.
They want to get into that mode right away. Like first of all, the stores are already decorated.
I know.
I mean,
it's driving me nuts. There's Halloween stuff. There's candy everywhere.
But
the school hasn't even started.
But once Labor Day weekend's over,
I know
people are gonna just say, "Hey, I'm decorating for the fall."
I know.
They want to get right into it because you got a month of it. And then for those people that decorate in the house for Halloween.
I do get...
And then you go from Halloween back to fall because it's
know.
Thanksgiving.
I do get into my fall decoration. Well, there's one decoration here that I really get excited about putting up. Sometimes I put him up early because he's just so amazing. And I have put him up... I think I put him up one time in the second week of September. The first time I put
The
him
pumpkin?
up. The giant scarecrow.
The scarecrow, yeah.
I have like an...
She made this. We should take a couple of pictures when it comes out.
I'll take a photo. I am excited to put him up. Every year I get excited
This was one of her projects. It was a...
Hallmark.
Actually, it was a Hallmark channel on YouTube, and they put it together.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't
I'm not even going to talk about him now until it's time to put him up.
Yeah.
And then I'll show up the videos or photos of him when he first came up.
You know what it is? It's just...
I know where...
First of all, I'm not a big pumpkin spice flavored drink person.
He just likes to
I do like... First of all,
antagonize me.
Yeah, I do like my teas and stuff like that. But, I'm not fixated on one drink. So, but it's the... What's that drink? The salted caramel.
Oh, he loves salted caramel during the fall.
They do bring it out in the fall, and that's what more I gravitate to. I don't mind a pumpkin spice cupcake. I've had that in the donut, but
I mean, I know we're trailing away from the swimming pool.
Well, I mean, the swimming pool
I'm
is
getting into that
the cold. It's
mode.
It's the cold.
So I know we're maybe getting a new pool next year. I was just talking about it with Brian yesterday.
Okay.
Can we get a heater? My neighbor leaves his pool open.
So you do it all in one shot.
Yeah.
Pool with the heater.
Yeah. Because we were at my neighbor's pool yesterday.
Yeah, he has an in-ground pool.
He has an in-ground pool. Mm-hmm. He heats up his pool. Sometimes it's
pretty cool.
90 degrees.
It's pretty cool.
You can see the smoke coming off.
We can look into it. We'll look into it.
Because then you can leave it open longer.
You can leave it open longer.
And I can use it. Yeah. And it's not... I feel bad every year when we're closing the pool. Because I have to sacrifice my son every year.
You know what? It's true. It's like the movie Christmas Story. Uh-huh. Somewhere in the distance, I could have sworn that somebody was playing taps. And for those that don't know that, that's that.
Because that water is...
And so that Christmas Story movie, I think they say when they plays taps, I think because the light fell apart.
Yeah.
The breaks, I think. That was the scene. And the kid goes, somewhere from the distance, I could have sworn. That's like the pool closing.
Yeah. I usually close it.
But you have to. You have to, because these trees, we have trees in our backyard like everybody else.
And you get acorns.
They're there to feed the wildlife. They're like, you'll hear it hitting the
rim of the pool.
The rim of the pool. Plank, plank, plank.
And you hear the water.
Or it hits
plops.
Right. Plop. Yep.
And then it's a pain in the neck to
and then you gotta,
all those acorns
so,
out.
yes.
So
if you want to leave the pool warm, you have to understand.
I have to scoop them out.
You're gonna
I
have
don't have
acorns.
a problem. I've scooped one year, many years ago, when our son got sick. He had an accident, and the pool got left open. Remember? Because we were dealing with the whole craziness.
Yeah.
And I ended up closing the pool. It was like the week, end of September.
Okay, yep.
There were so many acorns in that pool. I think I was scooping acorns for about an hour.
Yeah. So you just have to understand that. Now we're going to trim some, I don't know if we're trimming. We're trimming branches up in the front. We're not trimming back there.
Yes, we are. By the light.
By the lights.
Yeah.
But there's other trees on the other side, so.
We'll see what happens.
Right.
So I'm hoping he will get me a heater for the new pool next year. If we get the new pool next year.
I think we are. But that's
So yeah, I don't want to close the pool.
It's summer season's over.
I know I'm gonna have to close it, so it's probably gonna get closed that week.
But
right
you know
after.
what? I'm excited because we're having another barbecue.
Yeah. He's excited. He didn't want to do it at first. I kind of asked, like, listen, we didn't have a barbecue all of July because we were gone. We were gone. And we've been home all of August, but it's been very busy between the podcast and doing
fencing camp,
fencing and all that. So I was like, we don't really do barbecues at the end of the summer anymore. It's very rare. We usually go. So, I mean, here's the thing. And I think we've spoken this before. I'm in this city mentality where I kind of I'll grill dinner into the fall, but as far as another barbecue, now this year I'm actually going to try. You're going to do a fall barbecue?
I think I'm going to do a fall barbecue.
The guys?
We could do it with family also, maybe, yeah.
Okay, that sounds cool. Everybody
kind of like
that.
An Oktoberfest barbecue.
Ah, that's a good idea. I like that.
We actually could talk about it this weekend when we have the barbecue.
All right. I think the family will like that. They like to do those things.
Oktoberfest.
Any chance they can get to meet up, play dominoes?
No, there's no dominoes. No, Oktoberfest barbecue.
No dominoes.
Wait, have you seen
Yo.
Have you seen domino tables at an Oktoberfest?
I want to see how this is going to go down with a Puerto Rican family.
No, they're gonna
You're
have to
gonna tell them no.
They're gonna
and
come in.
gonna-
They're gonna come in with the Lederhosens.
You're gonna
All
tell
right.
my family no dominoes, and they're gonna hit
Yeah,
them with
no
the
rice and
dominoes.
beans. We're having pierogies, baby. Pierogies,
See, this is
some
what I'm talking
sauerkraut.
about. He's gonna come to the Puerto Ricans with that, and they're gonna look at him, and they're gonna tie him up and put him in the garage.
One day we have a German deli, and I don't know if we had said this before. You know, we had the German deli, and I went to get lunch, and I'm there cutting my It was a brat. It had some sauerkraut and mustard, and she just looked at me and she was like, "You're not Spanish. You're not Puerto Rican. You're not even Spaniard, European." I'm like, "What is wrong? I'm eating." She's like, "But look what you're eating." Okay, just maybe I wanted to change it up and say, you know what? Today I didn't want new. I don't know. I didn't want, because if I'm eating a regular ham and this is what I understand. If I'm eating a ham and Swiss sandwich, I know we're all over the place in this podcast. I'm eating. What would you
I'm
say?
looking at him this way because
Yeah.
he just switched to it.
No, but if I'm eating a ham and Swiss, well, we started to talk about Oktoberfest, a ham and Swiss sandwich. What would you say to me? You wouldn't say, "You're not."
You're not normal.
Yeah, you wouldn't say.
I already
that.
know you're not normal.
But you wouldn't say that. But then I have a German style plate. That's what she says it. That you're not normal.
He's not. He does
right.
a lot. He has a lot of quirks.
You know what? It's not a quirk. It's that you're right. Normally, you would just say, "Hey, I'm gonna have a slice for the lunch." This is when I work from home. I'll get a slice, or I do get a gyro because I grew up in gyros, or a sandwich. But no, I'm like, that's right. We got the German deli on the other side of town.
And I'm looking. I'm like,
Yeah, you know what? I'm going, "Hey, you want anything?"
no.
And
I was
no,
like,
you
just
did.
get me a ham and cheese
Yeah,
sandwich.
she did. She's like, "They got Coke cuts?" Of course they got Coke cuts, German Coke cuts, but yeah.
I was like, just give me a ham and cheese sandwich. I'm not. I'm not into that.
Listen, if I didn't have a sandwich, I'd have just ate it right there. They got a nice, quaint little shop with little booths with the little gnomes, German
He's
style.
creeping for the fall.
You
He's
know?
so excited.
But no, I think going back to it, we'll have this
You wanna
weekend,
have a
Labor Day
fall?
weekend, and maybe two. One for the guys and a German.
You do one for the guys. I'm ghost. I'm out.
Yeah, I know that, but
I won't be here the whole
but
day.
that, you know what that means, because I have such a great ear, that the playlist we're gonna be doing is some German polka music.
Not if you invite my family. They,
Right?
like I said, they're gonna hog tie you and stick you in the garage. if
We're
you
gonna
do
have
that.
some and then we're gonna change the flags that we have in our backyard, and we're gonna put some German
No,
flags.
that's not happening.
All
All right, so when do you want to close the pool? Usually, I close the pool by myself, but
well, the problem is,
I can't.
if I'm off next Friday, this Friday coming off Friday.
That's the barbecue. We having the pool open for the barbecue.
I mean, okay, so we're doing it the weekend after then, I guess. Whenever you want to. The weekend after we're not doing anything. Because we just had a barbecue.
yes. Okay, we could. You know what? Let's close it that weekend after, just in case it gets. You know what? Yeah, no. Let's close it before the acorns start falling into it.
You gonna be okay?
I'm not gonna be okay. But that's okay. I can go down.
Why do we don't have... We should have tissue here for
That's okay. I can go down. I can go down the street and go swim in my neighbor's heated
That's right.
pool.
They'll have the pool.
Because I go down. So I don't know if we've talked about it here before. We are on pool mode. So my neighbor leaves his open till end of October.
About October.
Yeah, he's left it open till.
I don't think it's November, October.
No, October. Because sometimes we'll go over. He'll be like, "Hey, we're hanging out.
Yeah.
It's a bar night." So I'll be like, "Come on down in your robes."
Yeah. You gotta
You
if
gotta
it's
come down in your
Excuse
robe.
me. I'm sorry about that. If it's October, you better come down with a heavy robe.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that last night.
Yeah.
She was like, "We ordered our plushy robes." I was like, "Oh, awesome!" She goes, "You got yours?" I was like, "Of course, it's for the when it gets cold." Remember, she was like, "I just ordered."
Yeah,
my
I mean, I
plushy
have a
robe."
plushy robe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we walked down to my neighbors in our bathing suits with our robes
Well,
on.
no, do I still have the blue one?
Yes.
Because I have the flannel one.
Yes.
And then I have the one that has the big Puerto Rican flag on it.
Huh? No.
No? Yeah, I don't have a robe with a big Puerto Rican. I have a flannel. True American robe. I do have a flannel.
Yeah,
It's
he
the
does-
true
he
it's the
does
true
have a
American dad
flannel.
robe. Back in the 60s and the 40s.
He's got issues.
You know. But anyway.
I'm gonna have to cave. I know I'm gonna end up closing the pool probably the second week of September because I already saw acorns behind the
Of
pool.
course, there's leaves on the front. You
I know,
know,
I'm gonna
the
have
spider
to
webs
look
are
at-
high.
I know.
You know, I mean,
know.
it's all the
I've been sitting out
Farmer's
there.
Almanac folklore. Well,
I've
it's
been
not,
sitting
you know,
under the gazebo and
you hear that
doing
ping.
my audibles,
Yeah,
and I've
ping.
been hearing the ding of
Yeah.
the. I've only heard it a couple times though.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So you guys heard it though. He caved and said that I could get a heater. I'm gonna come back to this on YouTube as proof.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see what the cost is because these pools are not.
I
First,
know
it's
they've got
inflation,
expensive.
and I mean the newer ones are really nice. I like that pool
Yeah,
you
I
got
know.
with the whole extra sheet of metal to protect it from rust. Where
Yeah, I know.
the what do you call that?
The intake and the return.
Yes. Because what
So
happens is,
he doesn't know any of that.
no, I just know
Intake and return.
you know where the screws are. It does drip, and after a while you'll see it. You know, so it's time. It's time.
Yeah.
Heater, I don't know. I think a heater is an extra 1,000-1,500.
Depending on the size of the heater.
And I really got to find out how much of a difference it's going to make because these heaters, they're not electric, right? They're propane tank.
Yeah.
So how many, you know? But you
If
know
it
what?
goes through one tank.
Let
per
me
month,
ask you
if it
this. So,
works.
and here's what she doesn't understand with the season changes, right? She'll be out there in 2 to 3 weeks on her nice little chair with a nice little fall blanket. I mean, hey, where you going?
On my recliner.
Yeah, on your recliner. I'm gonna go out there and because now you're doing Audible for your
Yeah,
books.
I've been doing Audible with the book club.
You know, so I'll just say, you know, I'm going out there with my book. Like, all right, you know, Sunday, Saturday afternoon, and I'll look out there, and she's just, you know, relaxing in that nice little breeze.
And I take one of the sofa throw blankets and I just curl up on my recliner.
You know what we're gonna do though? I'm gonna tell you, and this is not to switch. So we have it.
I saw that when I was sitting.
It's dipped.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I already figured out how we're gonna work on it.
Yeah. So have we? One day we're gonna take.
We did talk about it, but
And we
haven't-
talked. One day we're gonna take pictures of how our backyard looks.
or do a video.
A video on
walkthrough.
it, yeah. The second level that we built with a person, it didn't go as it's not gonna go anywhere.
Our upper tier,
Yeah.
where our gazebo is.
Yeah, I know we changed the subject.
We did a retaining
retaining wall.
railroad tied wall.
Yeah,
And not the whole thing. It's only like over
Well,
to the corner.
in the
It's bowing.
It's bowing. Is that
A
the
little
word?
bit.
Bowing forward.
Bowing a little.
It's not gonna come over, nothing like that.
No.
But what happened was the
It's bowing
patio
here, a
blocks
little like this.
have dipped down, so we
A
got to take
little.
them off and
Two
fill them up.
rows. There's 2 rows
Yeah,
there.
about 10 blocks easily. 10
Yeah,
patio
and then-
stones.
I'm gonna go to Home Depot probably in 2 weeks and get the one that cracked. The one paver that cracked in half.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see the separation because of the dip.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go and get it. So when we do,
But then I'm gonna replace it to a back one because it's gonna be off color.
no, not really. It's not gonna be
Okay.
off color there. You know why?
right.
Because they're covered by the gazebo,
All right, we'll see.
so they're not getting sun on them.
You know,
So
I
it
don't,
should
I don't
be
know
good.
why it didn't, like when we did the first wall, it's like you'll see it in the video. It's like
It never.
it never budged. It did.
But you know what? I was just sitting up there reading my book or listening to my book, and I'm, you know, because you're dazed and you stare off. So I'm looking at it and I'm seeing what happened. What happened was the railroad tied underneath it in that corner. It
Expanded?
It shredded and broke.
Oh,
So it made it go on the corner.
that's on the corner, but I'm talking about the front though.
Yeah, on the front corner.
Oh,
on
I
the
have to
side.
see it. Okay.
Made it. So that's what caused it to do that. So what I was gonna do. This is why I'm the handy girl.
She's a handy girl. There's no
So,
doubt about it. I know
I
we're
have to
off
get-
and we're in there.
I'm
you
gonna
know.
take the Sawzall, cut that piece of wood that broke, and I'm gonna stick a brick in there because we have bricks in the laundry room in the back.
Okay.
Brick won't break.
Okay.
Should be fine, and it'll help it.
I just think
And
also
it'll blend with the
is-
color of the railroad ties.
In the first one, did we put we put gravel, I think, right? For water flow. In the first wall. Inside there, when we put it all together.
That's that wall. That's the first wall we made. We didn't do the other one first. We did that one first.
We did the patio first?
Yeah, we did up on top first.
I thought we did with a domino table.
We did that after.
So we improved on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why the one under doesn't lean or
Okay.
anything. It's just a little, but it's straight. Yeah, I know we're like diverting.
Yeah, we're actually having
we're
conversations too.
People
many
see our yard
conversations.
and they say, "You
Yeah.
guys got an interesting." I was actually talking. We have an interesting yard.
It's
like I said
not
before.
interesting. It's tiered. That's what it is. You got to look at it. It's tiered. You made it work. Again, you know,
It's interesting because it's
you-
tiered upways, not
Right.
down.
you buy a house according to the budget. We bought this house. It was good in our budget and stuff like that.
Yes.
And over time, you know, she's put a lot of
Blood, sweat, tears,
and labor in there. All that.
Labor.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. There you go. Look at the shirt right there. So it makes it a nice little oasis.
It does.
the
People come in the
barbecue.
yard and they're like, "This looks like an oasis," because I've put a lot of giant leaf hostas in
Yes.
the yard in certain areas,
Yeah.
and
And then
way
we're
they
flanked
grow-
by the bushes
yeah,
and
and the rose
everything.
bushes and everything. So it's come a long way. I
Yes.
wish I could make it more of what I want, but you work with your budget
Absolutely.
and you make the best you can out of what you
But
get.
she will be out there enjoying it in the next couple of weeks when fall
I've been
comes.
out there.
But I'm saying fall.
Yeah,
when the
I've
fall
been curling
comes.
up on the chair.
Yeah, I know. But
with
fall
my
makes it
books.
look more cozy.
It does. It does. I'll sit out there and he'll actually come out and tell me, "Hey, you've been out here for 4 hours."
No,
I get
or
lost
that.
in it.
What I do is I do a lot of adult coloring.
Yes.
I do it more. I'll be honest. I have a Dungeons and Dragons coloring book, you know, adult style, and a Warcraft, and I'll go out there with my color pencils and I'll enjoy the day. Also, we'll put the music low, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying a fall beer.
I'm just dreading. I know I'm gonna have to close it in 2
Yeah,
weeks,
yeah,
but I will close it.
But getting back to it, it's gonna.
Yeah.
If you want to close it the week after Labor Day weekend,
Yeah.
Let's
So
do it.
this was called Pool Talk.
Pool
you
Talk.
guys, for you guys that
I don't know what the topic,
Yeah.
but maybe it was something like that.
Pool Talk and all that.
Pool talk and all that. I like that.
So guys, hope you guys enjoyed your summer. I'm at the point where I know I have to say goodbye to the summer. I don't want to say
Who
goodbye to
knows? You
summer.
may get a summer. You know,
Indian summer. I'm
Indian
praying for
summer.
Indian summer. We had an Indian summer the year we got married.
Yes, we did.
So I'm hoping we have another one. But you know, we've taken up enough of your time talking about other things besides the pool.
We did. We jumped around. We did.
But
But these are the conversations here. You know what? These are the conversations that normal people will have. Not normal, but just saying. Over, you know,
Normal
everybody has
conversations.
normal conversations. Yeah, what the planning is and what you're gonna do, and can we fit a heating system into the budget of buying a pool?
I'm gonna start doing my research like I
You
did
will.
when we got this one.
Yeah, by the winter time you'll start doing it.
I'm gonna start hunting around. I'm gonna ask our neighbor
Yep.
about his pool,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna ask our other neighbor his opinion on heaters. They all laugh because they
And
know
pretty
I'm the
sure-
one that comes in this
I'm
question.
pretty
He doesn't.
sure. You know what? Yeah, there's plenty of people out there on
So,
YouTube.
yeah, reach out. Give us your opinion.
No, not only that,
know.
but we could find some people also that talk about pool heaters.
That too.
So, all right.
All right, then, guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment below. See
Yes.
how I said that?
Yeah.
And you know, check us out.
Check us out, and we will see you in the next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.